I had a lot of time with Norm. Norm was so funny, and I got a lot of Norm stories. This is my first real introduction to Norm. I get Senate Live, and they have a big press conference, and it's live television, people from Europe, Rolling Stone, blah blah. And you're like, oh, this is. We're in the middle of the real deal here. This is really going down. And as I was walking the press conference, I'm looking. I see Belushi's and Eddie Murphy's, the headshots. Like, wow. That's when it started hitting me. Like, wow. All right, this is a pretty big deal. And they prepped us. Don't say this. Blah blah blah. The president of NBC was there, and we all get on the bleachers. And there's this one of the producers is Marcy Klein, and Norm is in front of me. I'm like, wow, Norm's right there in front of me, and Spade is next to him, David Spade. And Norm's smoking a cigarette. He's smoking a cigarette, and Marcy's on the side going, Norm, and she sees me. She's like, get Norm. I go, Norm, the producer. He goes, she goes, put the cigarette out. And he goes, I'm not done yet. Cigarette. He goes, I'm not done yet. Jesus Christ. So I'm like, whoa, this guy's crazy. He's bitching up. So then, oh my God. They're asking, the stupid question. Oh, did you wait your whole life to be here? Oh my God. Dream come true. That whole thing. I woke up and I was like, so I messed up. They asked me, you're the only guy from New York here. What was it like growing up in New York, watching Senate Live, and now you're on it? And I said, I didn't watch Senate Live growing up. And you can see Lorne Michaels' ass pucker up. And Spade instantly went, wrong answer. And Norm was like, I really like this. I really like Breuer, man. That's fucking Breuer is great. This fucking guy is great. And then the president of the network comes and he's like, Jim, and I backtracked. I went, I wasn't allowed to watch the show because I was young.
Sure.
Because I saw it pissed off some people, but I didn't mean to. I'm just being honest.
Right.
And then the president of NBC, who's my biggest fan, goes, Jim, surely, I'm sorry your parents didn't let you watch the show. And surely when you got older, you started watching the show, and what's it like now being here? And I went, when I was older, I was out on Saturday. Who's sitting home on Saturday? And as I'm saying, I'm like, you're a moron. And even Norm's like, oh my God, this guy is great. He's great fucking. So, but I'm thinking I'm gonna get fired.
Yeah,
I'm thinking this was really bad. I could see everyone's face in the higher ups, and then they asked Norm at the end, Norm Macdonald, you're the senior cast member of this show. They all got their pads, television, the cameras. Everyone knows that Saturday Night Live is filled with practical jokes. And in my head, I'm like, oh shit, it's going to be like, I'm going to miss all this because I'm going to be fired.
Right.
And he goes, what kind of practical jokes and pranks do you have set up for this new cast? And Norm Macdonald, you could see him going, he's so aggravated. He's the stupidity of this question. He goes, what kind of practical jokes? Is that what you asked? Well, the first one is prison rape. We're gonna anally rape the guys, and you figured, hey, welcome to. I'm going, oh my God, he's doing this like he's I'm off the hook. He's in serious trouble. Like, who says that at a press conference? And when it was over, I went up to him. I went, Norm, aren't you afraid? Like I can't believe you said that. And he goes, let me tell you something, Breuer. They don't give a shit. He goes, they don't give a shit. They're idiots. They're not going to affect it. And they just care about their little bullshit fucking job. They don't fucking care. Just go be funny. So now this is my first intro to Norm.
Right.
Then he pulls us aside the first week, right? The cast. He goes, hey, all you new guys. I want to gather you guys. I just want to let you know, don't put me in any of your gay sketches. He goes, I do the update. If I want to do a sketch, I'm going to be on it, and it's going to be on. So, you just don't put me in any of your gay sketches. Oh my God, this guy's freaking. So, what this guy is, this guy, and he was right. He was like, don't bother put me in anything. And if we would play football in the long hallway with a Nerf ball. I couldn't remember if it was a Nerf football, whatever. So a lot of times he'd come out, and I don't know if he was betting or anything. Here, you play football? Yeah. Fucking, you writing something stupid? Well, I'm trying to get on this week. You're not gonna get fucking on this week. Fucking Sherry Terry's fucking writing whatever the fuck she's writing. She didn't fucking Will Ferrell's writing shit. They're on the show. It's already over. Play football. So we get me, Colin Quinn, Tracy Morgan, and a couple like into 2-3 in the morning. 2-3 in the morning. We're catching buzzes and we're playing football. Norm would cheat. And I'm a street kid, man. And I'm like, you keep cheating, I'm gonna fuck it. You're not gonna like it. And sure enough, I caught the ball and he knocked it out of my hand. He cheated. He took it out, and I just remember I got so mad. And I had work boots on. I kicked him so hard in his calf as he was running away. I just remember to this day him going, Jesus Christ, Breuer, you fucking kicked me. I said, well, you're cheating. He goes, I'm cheating, but I didn't kick your calf. Jesus Christ. I said, well, don't cheat. I won't kick your calf, man. Oh my God, fucking Breuer kicks the calf and you cheat. Who does that? Don't fucking cheat. We did a show together. Have you never heard some of these stories? We did a show in Des Moines, Iowa. You could probably still look it up. Norm Macdonald gets thrown out. Let me see if it's still on the internet. University of Iowa apologized after Norm Macdonald's 1997. The time Norm Macdonald was asked to leave the state of Iowa. It is so it's me, Daryl Hammond, and Norm Macdonald, and we're doing a show there. And me and Daryl are going to do a tour together, and they were like, "Listen, to students and kids here, it's got to be. I get it. We don't curse. I don't curse. Don't worry about it." Back then, I might have cursed. I definitely cursed back then. I stopped cursing in 2008. And he goes, yeah. And Daryl, you go up, do 20. Breuer 20, and Norm, you do the 45 minutes, whatever. So, and Norm's a star. You go on the road, everywhere we went, they're like, that's Norm Macdonald. You're like, whoa, that's the first time I started seeing what it was like hanging around a star. And Daryl Hammond goes up Just 20 minutes, a little impression here. Daryl would make me laugh. So his stand-up was so funny. He would do this whole thing because we lived in New York. He'd go, there's no ghosts in New York. The people, when I live in an apartment, they say it's haunted. He goes, no, it's not, because New Yorkers wouldn't put up with ghosts. And he does the whole New Yorker going, is that you doing the woo 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 up and down all the way all night? Is that you? One more time with the boo hoo hoo hoo. In the vacuum cleaner you go. I gotta get up at 7 in the morning. One more time with the moving the lamp and the woo woo in that vacuum you go. He did this impression. He was so funny. He did this impression of, which people don't even know exists, is Phil Donahue. Who is Phil Donahue? Mm-hmm. No one knows who Phil Donahue is unless you're like 45 and over. And he would just do this whole like, you're a blue collar guy, and the next thing you know, I mean, things are this and thing. I mean, how many times can you eat lasagna? We'll be back after these messages. And it was so good. And so funny. My wife and I still go, how many times can you eat lasagna? And it's just us imitating Daryl from 30 years ago. So Daryl does his thing. I go up and do my thing. I'm up there 20 minutes. I guess I did good. I don't know. And Norm goes up. Now, no one's cursed at all. And me and Daryl watching on the side of the stage. And the first thing he does, I think he lights a cigarette. He's like, where the fuck are we at? Fucking Iowa? Fucking Iowa. Okay. And this is how he's opening the show. He don't know where he's at. So let me ask you something, Iowa. Oh my God. He goes, if you're gay, would you rather be the cock guy or the ass guy? And me and Daryl looked at each other and went, oh my God. And he goes, because if you're the cock guy, I don't know about you, I'd rather be the cock guy. But even if you're the cock guy, you're in an ass, and you're like, yeah, I'm in the ass. And then your nuts are touching his nuts. Is like, oh my God, like, really, my nuts are touching your nuts, It's like, but if you're the ass guy, it's like, oh my God, your ass is getting just ripped and shredded, and another guy's nuts are hitting your, and we can't breathe. We're laughing so hard. Because we just couldn't, we were in shock, and people are grabbing their students and kids, and the families are grabbing their 10, 12-year-olds, and they're flocking up the aisles. I mean, in packs of 5, 10 people are standing up and just heading for the exits. And as they're leaving, he's like, what do you people want? Gay 7-Eleven jokes? What the fucking people want? Fucking gay. And he just keeps going. And if you're the ass guy, like, you got to get on all fours. So now you're on all fours, and your ass is like, oh my God. Oh my. And all the students stayed, and they couldn't breathe. They were laughing so hard.
Right.
He also, I'll never forget, he said, he goes, all these people are trying to stop drinking. He's like, all the lives is fucking ruined. How many all the lives alcohol has created? How many lives have been created because of alcohol? It's fucking half this population. It's fucking. So he goes through this whole thing about, and then he goes, what are you supposed to be sitting at a bar and going, hey, bartender, come here. You see that beautiful woman in the bar? Big cleavage down there? The big, beautiful eyes of it? Can you send her a nice bowl of soup on me? Fuck is that? Who said soup? get her a drink. I'm gonna fucking. He was. Oh, that same night we went to. So now the show's over. The governor, he's all over the paper. The governor wants him out of the state, state, right? We're reflecting on the whole night, how it's just we ended up at a Steak and Shake. And we go in there, and Norm goes, let me have a cheeseburger, a shake, and a chocolate shake. And this is the way he'd always, a chocolate shake. Yeah. And the guy goes, sorry, dude, but we don't have shakes right now. He goes, what? You got steak, right? Yeah. Well, where's the shake? Because the sign says steak and shake. Because you can't have steak and shake and not have a fucking shake. What kind of fucking place is it? And he would not let it go. He's like, well, what are you missing? The guy's like, ice cream. He's like, how do you run out of ice cream with your steak and shake? He also at the same time would like keep piss bottles in his office. So you walk in there, you're like, what is that? Like, I ain't got time to go to the bathroom. I ain't fucking piss right now. Like, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. It's horrifying. He was quite the character, man. He was quite the character. I remember one time too, I stopped smoking pot, and I forgot what year it was. I think it was after my second kid, maybe. And him and Spade popped into the Irvine Improv, and I was always happy to see Norm. Always happy to see Norm. I have a lot more stories and all that. And he goes, sure. So the show's over. He goes, Breuer, let's go outside. Let's go outside. And we go outside. It was me, him. I forgot who it was. Maybe there was one other person there, but maybe it was. I don't think David Spade come out with us. No, David was on stage, I think. And he goes, and he did like a little thing in front of David. So when Spade went up, we were leaving, and we were by the dumpster in the back. And he goes, yeah, really, fucking get high with me. And I said, nah, Norm, I don't smoke pot. And he goes, what? Jesus Christ, bro, you can't do that. You can't be fucking half-baked and not get high. What the fuck is wrong with you? He was so upset. He's like, wait, then you can't sit, like, so you're just going to sit here and watch? I'm like, yeah, why can't hang out? He goes, oh, why won't you get high? I went, because I don't do it anymore. He's like, oh my God, fucking Breuer, fucking, won't get high? The fuck? Fucking, what is this road coming to? Breuer gonna get fucking high. He was a fun cat, man. He was a fun cat.